its entirety, and those decisions will come at an appropriate time.
The Carroll County Sheriff says the investigation into Jonathan's death is nearing completion, and then he expects charges will be filed. So definitely a story we will stay on top of for you.
Time right now, 5:08. 2 people shot, 2 others stabbed. All this outside of a nightclub on St. Clair. This happened over the past weekend. Club owners are concerned if Cleveland doesn't step up, it may happen again. Jesse Schultz joins us live in Cleveland. Jesse, this happened at the District.
Yeah, the owners of the district say they've invested a lot of time and money into making it a nice place, and now they're asking for the city of Cleveland to help too. The problem is that they say there aren't enough police officers patrolling that area of the city, and they want off-duty officers too. The district is one of the only nightclubs in that neighborhood east of downtown, and they say they are not given the same attention from police as the other popular areas like West 6th and East 4th. Even though they have 15 security guards, it didn't stop the violence that erupted on Sunday morning. Security tried to stop a big group from entering the club when 2 men were shot and 2 others were stabbed. Though the city says it has had more officers patrolling the area, club owners haven't felt that increased presence.
We haven't had any incidents in between these walls. Like everything that we've done everything we can to pretty much keep this place as safe as possible. But unfortunately, sometimes things happen outside that, we really can't have, we don't have any control over.
The district was one of the last bars that the city approved to stay open late during MLB All-Star Week. Initially, they were the only place denied. I'm live in Cleveland. Jesse Schultz, News 5.
All right, Jesse, thank you so much. All right, it is game day and game on with this forecast, Ramisha.
Yes, check it out. Beautiful day in store. Great weather conditions. We've finally gotten rid of all of that rain, all of that storm activity. So Mother Nature cooperating just in time so we can say thank you for the beautiful weather. Lots of sunshine expected today. Don't forget the sunscreen. That will be key as you are out and about enjoying all of the festivities, the fashion show, the parade, the All-Star Game, and lots more. It's going to be crowded for sure across downtown Cleveland. Temperatures are actually on the pleasant side right now, 50s and 60s, but how about 80s by this afternoon? So near the norm for this time of the year, but weather impacts, not concerned about them today. No worries. Just get out there and enjoy the city. It is going to be nice. Check out those cooler temps now, but we are on our way to the 80s later. John?
Issue free out there for the morning commute, so we're going to walk you through that parade route one more time. Also, follow Trent McGill on Instagram. He's doing an Instagram live from the ballpark right now, so it already looks like it's a lot of fun down there. Parade route going to start Lakeside Avenue right near the mall. Going to go down Lakeside, hit East 9th, head south on East 9th Street all the way to the ballpark. So you can expect road closures beginning at about 12 o'clock. The event itself starting at about 1:30. Definitely going to be a lot of fun. It will end right there at that center field gate right at Progressive Field. Let's go outside, get a look at our ODOT cameras for you. Again, traffic volume light out there. Not seeing any problems with the morning commute. If you are headed somewhere this morning, we'll keep you updated if anything else changes, guys.
Okay, John, thank you. Our nation's capital is recovering this morning from massive flooding. Straight ahead, the damage left behind by a slow-moving rainstorm.
Welcome back at 5:14 on your Tuesday morning. Taking a live look at our nation's capital this morning where people are busy cleaning up from flash flooding.
This is what it looked like yesterday morning. More than 3 inches of rain fell in just 2 hours. Yeah, that adds up to trouble. Water was coming through the ceiling of the D.C. Metro station. Amtrak had to suspend train services, and roads suddenly turned into rivers, flooding cars. At least 15 people had to be rescued from the high water.
I saw that the water was reaching my headlights. I thought, no, get out of there.
Part of the White House press area had some water damage too. And flooding at the National Archives caused some electrical outages, forcing the building to close. Thankfully, though, the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Bill of Rights are all safe because of special flood walls. President Trump has declared an emergency out in California after those 2 major earthquakes and aftershocks. thousands of them. White House officials authorized federal assistance and funding to help state and local first responders. Thursday and Friday's quakes caused substantial damage to buildings, including the loss of water and power. Seismologists say the danger is not over yet. More aftershocks are expected this week.
British Airways is facing a record $230 million fine. They're accused of failing to protect customers' personal info. The European Union says people who were on the British Airways website last year were diverted to a fake page. Hackers were able to get their payment information, travel details, login information too, for nearly 500,000 customers too. The airline reported the breach 3 months later. The CEO of British Airways says the company will fight the fine. Instagram is rolling out a new feature now to stop bullying on the site. One new tool flags potential offensive posts so you can rethink before you hit send. The new restrict feature will let you hide comments from a specific person without notifying them. The comment will still show up for them, but you won't see it. That feature also prevents them from seeing if you have read a direct message. Great tools. A lot of people have been asking for a while now. All right, let's.
A lot of people have been asking for what's going on.
Is he sitting in? Are you sitting in the chair?
He's relaxing. He's chillaxing ahead of an action-packed day. Oh, it's a fancy chair. It's a fancy chair, Trent.
I like that. Try to sneak that in the live
There's a couple
truck.
down here for you guys too.
Oh, yeah.
Come on
Bring
down.
them
There's
back.
a couple down here.
We'll be down there in about 5 minutes.
Bring them back. You may have to pick me up from not on our way home if I try to bring these out of here. I tell you what, they've already told me to stay off the grass once, and it's only been here for 20 minutes. So anyway, one time. Anyway, we're gonna try not to break the rules and get kicked out of here before everything gets started. But I tell you what, this is incredible. It's a beautiful morning. I mean, does it get better than this? You've got people from New York, you've got people from Atlanta. I mean, this place is just, it's the place to be today. You've got to be here. I would say get here right around midday at the latest, because at 1 o'clock, I think that's when everything starts happening. I mean, so you've got a whole day of just stuff, entertainment going on. You gotta get here. Let's get you that weather forecast. Should be a nice day. It's going to be a nice day. Right on par for where we're supposed to be this time of year. So what you can expect? Well, seasonable temperatures, low, maybe middle 80s if you're farther inland. If you're not coming to the game, it's going to be a little bit warmer, but right along the lakeshore, it is going to be a bit cooler. But a lot of sunshine, so don't forget the sunscreen. You don't want to get fried on a day like today. Other than that, there's really no worries at all. It should be an absolute beautiful day today. Right now, it is a bit on the cool side. I mean, not quite jacket cool just yet, but we've got some 50s. It's 55 in Ashtabula, 54 in Menor, 57 in Ashland right now. Good morning, Akron, Canton, 61 degrees. Cleveland, we're talking about 62. We will warm it up today. I mean, look what far we have to look for clouds. Other side of Chicago, off the East Coast, there's no clouds anywhere near us. So it is a beautiful, beautiful start to the day. Temperature-wise, it's just nice. It's going to be nice essentially all day long also. So we can definitely try to enjoy our day. We'll make it back with a lot of sunshine. By midday, temperatures should be making their way back up into the upper 70s and low 80s. Highs today likely in the low 80s. So really nothing to slow you down. So try to make sure you get outside and enjoy it. I do want to show you, just disconnected, but I do want to show you really quickly that at 4 o'clock, so peak time for everything going down here, we're going to be right there, upper 70s and low 80s. We'll show you that 7-day forecast coming up in a minute here, but I'm just kind of in awe at like everything that's going on around here. You can be in awe also. Get down here. You're going to get no tickets. There's big watch parties outside, guys. Huge watch parties.
If you could just relax a little bit more, Trent. You just look real.
Yeah, take it easy.
Yeah, just kick back,
stressing everybody out.
De-stress.
Calm down.
De-stress. All right, there it is. There it is. Trent, thank you. Okay, we'll check back in with you in a little bit. Fans packed into MLB for All-Star concerts over the weekend. But tweets quickly flooded social media about the ground shaking and bouncing during the 21 Pilots performance. Convention Center is right beneath all that. Officials tell News 5 the structure did what it was supposed to do. 3 different engineering firms signed off on the plan before Play Ball Park went up.
The malls, which happen to be the roof of the convention center, were engineered and designed specifically not only to handle large crowds, but also to handle crowds that are moving rhythmically. So this is actually part of the design for the building.
Good to know. There are more than 12,000 tons of steel holding up the building, the most of any project ever in downtown Cleveland. And our coverage of the All-Star Game continues in 10 minutes. We'll take you back out to Progressive Field, where new technology is being used to scan fans and get them into the stadium faster.
Yeah, we'll be taking a look at what that means for the security of your personal information. Before we go to break, though, want to get a quick check of traffic. Hey, John.
Out there for the morning drive. Didn't see any problems all morning long, and our maps are looking great this morning as well. No issues in Cleveland or Akron. We'll talk about road closures and that parade route once again here in just a little bit. We'll be back after the break.
Welcome back. It's 5:23. A man wanted for murder in Akron is now behind bars. U.S. Marshals captured Eugene Wells in a Walmart parking lot in West Virginia yesterday. Wells escaped from a correctional facility about a year ago. Then last month, he reportedly shot and killed a man during a fight outside a convenience store in front of the man's 2 little kids. Wells is charged with aggravated murder. Right now, Akron police are still searching for a man who they say stole a bulldozer from a construction site and drove it into a home. This happened Friday afternoon. A woman and a child were inside. They're okay. They called police as they saw the man gearing to hit their house again.
This was no city worker. The dude didn't have on any shirt. I don't know if the dude just stole this bulldozer or what.
Police say the suspect also hit a car. Officers found that bulldozer a couple blocks away, but the man was gone.
Our state is using more than $400,000 in grant money to improve Lake Erie and its coastal areas. That money will support projects in East Lake, Ashtabula County, Lorain, Bay Village, and Toledo. This includes improving stormwater infrastructure, streams, and wetlands, all to boost water quality, and developing plans to enhance public access and restore coastal habitats as well. All right, Ramisha, we couldn't ask for a better forecast today.
No, we cannot. It is absolutely gorgeous out there. Lots of sunshine expected today. A little on the cool side right now, 50s and 60s, but guess what happens with all of that sunshine? Those temperatures heat up quickly. In fact, we climb to the 80s this afternoon. Let's talk about the main event, of course, the big All-Star Game this evening, and weather will be close to perfect. Lots of sunshine expected. You don't have to worry about any chance for rain or storms. No strong wind expected. Wind out of the northeast around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Right around 4 or 5 p.m., low to mid 80s, and then by 7 p.m., right at 80 degrees, then temperatures sliding back into the 70s. So pleasant out there, especially by the evening. A little warm, though, earlier in the afternoon, so make sure that you prepare for that. But otherwise, get out there, enjoy. Lots of fun expected for downtown Cleveland today.
Oh, I've got friends in my own places.
And one of those low places could be Cleveland. Garth Brooks is making 7 stops at dive bars across the country. He's promoting a new song. So far, only a show in Chicago has been revealed. We should find out if Cleveland made the list next Monday. That is the same day he releases that new song, a duet with Blake Shelton called Dive Bar. 526, a decision for Obamacare and a drug price delay. A look at what's happening in the day ahead, just minutes away.
Welcome back to Good Morning Cleveland on News 5.
Now at 5:30, all things All-Star. We're live inside and outside Progressive Field for you this morning. Trent is out at the ballpark with a look at the forecast.
And Kevin is saving you money this morning by helping you find the cheapest places to park. Plus, we got the Rudster, John, showing us where to set up so you can watch all the Stars parade today and the areas you'll want to avoid too.
Yeah, your top headlines are also moments away, but we want to start with the All-Star Game and what is shaping up to be an all-star forecast, Trent.
I'll tell you what, this is just, it doesn't get much better. I mean, look at the flags. They were moving a little bit earlier, but they're really not now. I mean, it just doesn't get better. It's nice, it's calm, it's quiet, it's comfortable, a little on the cool side this morning. I've got relatively low humidity compared to yesterday. It is gonna be a little more stickier because it is gonna be a little bit warmer, but all in all, it's still gonna be a beautiful day today. So let's take a look. Let's get out straight to your maps right now. We've got a pretty good day. Forecast-wise, I mean, right now, It's fantastic. 62 in Cleveland, 61 in Akron. Ashtabula on the cooler side, 55 degrees. Ashtabula, you're probably not going to make it back to 80 today, but 70s, definitely doable, upper 70s. We're talking about that sweat cast, though. Check this out. The higher the dew point, the higher the amount of moisture in the air, the more work your body has to do. We're going to be pretty humid, but we do get a little bit of relief late week. All in all, we got a nice forecast. We'll talk rain chances. We'll map it out throughout the whole day today and everything as far as your forecast is concerned. But for right now, we got a, what did T call you, the Rudster? We got to toss it up to the Rudster.
The Rolodex
you're flying
of
today,
nicknames.
man. You've got zero problems today, man.
Heading to the airport right after this. If you're heading the roads this morning, no major problems out there. Take a look at our maps. Issue free, that has been the case all morning long. No problems in Cleveland. No problems in Akron. Yesterday, we saw light traffic volume all morning long, and if we head outside and get a peek at our ODOT cameras, that's exactly what we're seeing again this morning. Here's a look at the Interbelt Bridge. Just some headlights out there, no real slowdowns that we can see from our point of view. Now, headed downtown for all of the festivities around Progressive Field. The All-Star Game parade route is going to be starting off on Lakeside Avenue. It'll go east on Lakeside. It will hit East 9th Street, and then from there it will go south on East 9th Street to the ballpark. Going to end at the center field gate at Progressive Field, and that is where the red carpet will begin. The event itself starts at 1:30. The road closures and restrictions begin at about 12 o'clock. Katie, Terrence?
Okay, thank you, John. You know, the All-Star Game is also bringing in some sky-high parking prices.
Oh, yeah. Kevin Barry is here with some of the hidden gems so you can save some real money. Hey, K-Bear.
Hey, good morning, Terrence. We all know it's going to be real expensive to park downtown for the All-Star Game, but what many people don't know is there are ways to get around some of these $50 turned into $60 parking prices. First, you can park down in the Muni lot for the regular event price of $10. That's what they told us when we gave them a call yesterday. Then you can take a free RTA shuttle just a few blocks to downtown. RTA has free parking in any of their rail locations. Then you can get an all-day pass for just $5.50 per person. That drops you off in Ohio City or at Terminal Tower, and then you can walk right over to Progressive. Great Lakes Brewing Company in Ohio City is running a free shuttle to the ballpark from 1 hour before the game starts until an hour after it's over, allowing fans to park behind the West Side Market. And we found some apps and websites like ParkWiz or Parking Panda where you can reserve a spot downtown, pay for it in advance, and then you don't have to come down here and run around looking for a spot and then trying to find a spot that's not going to cost you $50 or even more. We were just checking in. We found some at $5 and $4 just a few blocks away. A little bit more expensive as you get a little bit closer depending on the app that you use, but just another option for fans who are coming down to the All-Star Game. Live in Cleveland, I'm Kevin Barry, News 5.
Good tips. Kevin, thank you. Parking isn't the only thing that can cost you big time. Tickets, if you still want to go to the All-Star Game tonight, they're still available on StubHub this morning, but again, they're expensive. The cheapest one we found overnight was $254. That's for the standing area. Some tickets are for sale for more than $1,000. If you don't want to pay to see the game, there is a free watch party tonight. Fans without a ticket can go through security to enter All-Star Plaza. It's the area between Progressive Field and Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. That party starts at 7:30.
This is the 7th time we've hosted an MLB All-Star Game. That's more than any other city. Our first hosting gig was way back in 1911 at League Park, before Major League made the event official. Most recently, we hosted in 1997. Sandy Alomar Jr. and Jim Thome were on the team, with Alomar taking home the All-Star MVP. This afternoon, they'll both be Grand Marshals of the All-Star Parade. The big game tonight at 8, so be sure to check out our News 5 app for everything you need to know leading up to the game, including rosters, food, and transportation.
Time right now is almost 5:35. Cleveland Heights is hosting another community meeting tonight. They'll be talking about a project that would bring luxury apartments, commercial, and green space to Cedar Hill. If it is approved, construction could start later this year. Tonight's meeting will be at the Cleveland Heights Community Center at 7 o'clock. The owners of a Cleveland nightclub want police to show a bigger presence in their part of downtown.
News 5 Jesse Schultz is live in Cleveland. Jesse, they're asking the city to do more after a pretty violent night.
Yeah, that happened early Sunday morning. The district is one of more than 60 bars and restaurants that the city approved to stay open late during MLB All-Star Week. But the district owners say they are not given the same protections as establishments in more popular parts of the city. Now, the district is on the 2200 block of St. Clair Avenue. That is east of downtown. The owners say that they put a ton of time and money into making it a nice place, but that still did not stop what happened on Sunday when 2 people were shot and 2 others stabbed outside after security turned away a big group of people from coming into the club. The attorney for the nightclub says the city and police department have been working with the club, but the problem is with their follow through. The club wants more officers patrolling the area and off-duty officers, but so far they say they have not seen an increased police presence.
It'd be a shame for the city if we can't continue to redevelop the city of Cleveland and extend the nice areas. They shouldn't just stop at, East Knife. They should extend all the way down, and that's really what's going to make Cleveland come back.
A spokesperson for the Cleveland Police Department says that they have increased patrols in that area. The district is closed for the remaining part of All-Star Week. Live in Cleveland, Jesse Schultz, News 5.
Time right now, 5:36. Crime Stoppers has upped its reward for information that leads to the arrest of the driver who hit a Cleveland police officer. Police are looking for this, that 2019 Jeep Compass you saw there. The driver hit an officer who was directing traffic over the weekend. He has several broken bones. The reward was $5,000. It's now up to $7,500. If you can help, call or text the number right there on your screen.
Next on Good Morning Cleveland, look at this video. Can you tell what is going on here? I'll show you why this person started filming.
But we don't want Mother Nature to rain on our All-Star Parade, and it looks like that is exactly what's going to happen. We are going to have gorgeous conditions out there today, lots of sunshine, Mother Nature keeping things quiet, so good news there. A little on the cool side now, but no rain to worry about. We've got 50s and 60s out there. High pressure, though, will be building in as we go through the day, so usually that spells quiet weather. So if you're heading out to enjoy some of the All-Star festivities, maybe the parade, of course, the big game this evening, no weather worries. The rain will stay away and most of the clouds stay away as well. In fact, mostly sunny today. We'll go from the 50s and 60s this morning all the way to the low to mid 80s by this afternoon. So a great day shaping up for Cleveland. Get out and enjoy it.
Here's what's happening today. A federal appeals court will consider the fate of the Affordable Care Act. Last December, a federal judge struck down Obamacare, deeming it unconstitutional after the individual mandate was repealed. At stake are the health care benefits for millions of Americans, including expanded Medicare and protections for pre-existing conditions. Drug companies were supposed to start revealing prices in their commercials today, but a judge just blocked the rule last minute. The judge said the Trump administration did not prove it had legal authority to force companies to disclose prices, and the government may appeal or ask Congress to mandate price disclosures. The U.S. women's national team is back home in the U.S. after winning a record 4th Women's World Cup title in France. Several of the stars will be on Good Morning America for an exclusive interview. Come on back.
Oh, all right. We're back. I was just taken aback by the beautiful view that we're showing you here, looking live at 5:45 at everything that is happening All-Star today. I'm going to just find my way around here. It is the biggest day of everything happening.
Yeah, with the All-Star Game, Progressive Field tonight, 8 o'clock, right? Folks from all over the country, across the globe, too, are here in Cleveland for this. But planning for the fans' safety started well before they all got here. Events like the RNC really laid the groundwork for a security plan and put it to the test. There are police on bikes, on foot, and on nearly every corner surrounding Play Ball Park. The FBI detailing about 100 agents from both Cleveland and D.C. They're here to help make sure the event goes off without a hitch.
SWAT teams that are deployed within the city, at various locations throughout as a quick reaction force, as an anti-sniper force. Then you have our bomb technicians, our bomb techs are out there.
We also have the Northeast Ohio Regional Fusion Center in Cleveland, which gathers intelligence and monitors threats. Eye scans and digital fingerprints are no longer just part of spy movies. No, we can open our phones with a fingerprint or facial recognition.
And they can help you today get into the All-Star Game. But is it safe? A question many are asking. 5 on your side, investigator Jonathan Walsh breaks down the characteristics of Clear.
You look in here, and it'll get your eyes when you're the right distance.
Jack Harrith has been using Clear technology for years. He now lives in Atlanta but was born in Bedford. We caught up with him at Cleveland Hopkins International Airport.
It's faster, gets you through more quickly, and most of the time the lines are much shorter.
Clear is a private company. The technology identifies you through eye scans and/or fingerprints.
One thing that's just fascinated me is just how fast this technology has moved.
Alex Hammerstone is a cybersecurity expert with TrustedSec based in Strongsville. Some people are worried, though, about where that personal data is kept after the scans.
Should people be concerned about that?
It's interesting. You always look at what's possible versus what's probable.
The last thing anyone needs is to have their vital information, like scanning their eyes, taking their fingerprints, compromised, then someone running around pretending to be you.
Clear is a secure identity platform.
Ken Cornick is Clear's president and co-founder. He tells us that platform is Safety Act certified by the Department of Homeland Security.
We have a layered approach to securing data, and that includes, numerous technologies, processes, software.
Some people, like Jack, are comfortable with it. He's even signed up his spouse.
It's a family affair.
It's a family affair, yes.
I'm 5 on your side investigator, Jonathan Walsh.
Almost sounded like Tupac.